Krishna. On the first day of the new year, 2023, I wish all my viewers a very happy Krishna conscious new year. May our each day be filled with loads of good health, love, and may we grow in Krishna consciousness every day. Today we are going to study the verse number 25 of the Karma Yoga. But before we take today's verse, let's quickly do a revision of the previous verses. In the previous verses, Krishna said that neither he has any want nor does he desire to possess anything in this material creation, but still, he does all his work carefully lest the common people will follow his path and get ruined. So we understood that doing the prescribed duties is absolutely compulsory, but we must never imitate the Supreme Krishna and the demigods. Instead, we should follow the instructions which are chalked out for us in the Bhagwat Gita. Now let's first recite the shloka number 25 and then we will understand the purport of Srila Prabhupada. Saktah karmanya vidvanso yatha kurvanti bharata kuryad vidvans tatha saktah chikirshur lok sangraham. Saktah karmanya vidvanso yatha kurvanti bharata kuryad vidvans tatha saktah chikirshur lok sangraham. Word meanings: saktah, being attached; karmani, prescribed duties; avidvansah, the ignorant; yatha, as much as; kurvanti, do it; bharata, O descendant of Bharat; kuryat, must do; vidwan, the learned; tatha, thus; asaktah, without attachment; chikirshur, desiring to; lok sangraham, leading the general people. Let's read the translation. Krishna says that as an ignorant person perform their duties with attachment to the results, similarly the learned may also act, but without attachment, for the sake of leading people on the right path. Now we will understand the shloka from the purport of Srila Prabhupada. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Anant Koti Vaishnavo ki jai. Prabhupada says, a person in Krishna consciousness and a person not in Krishna consciousness is differentiated only by the difference in the desires. A Krishna conscious person has the knowledge that he is not his body but a spirit soul, and has full knowledge that he is a part and parcel of Krishna. Thus, being the part of Krishna, he should serve Krishna and he does everything to please Krishna. Whereas a person who is not Krishna conscious thinks himself to be his body and does every effort to make himself happy by acquiring the material things of comfort such as good house, good car, good clothes, good food, good partner, etc., etc. So this is the basic difference between a Krishna conscious person and a person who is not in Krishna consciousness. Now, in today's verse, Krishna is telling to Arjun that a learned man should do all his work in the same way as an ignorant person. Here the learned man means a self-realized person who is aware of his true self and his eternal relationship with Krishna. And an ignorant person is that person who is busy in sense enjoyment, thinking himself to be his material body. Srila Prabhupada says that the way an ignorant person works very hard to acquire all the luxuries to satisfy his bodily needs, in the same way a learned person should work for the pleasure and happiness of Krishna. Outwardly, the work done by a learned person and an ignorant person might appear to be similar, but inwardly there is a huge difference, and the difference is about the desire. The desire of an ignorant person is to make himself happy, and the desire of a Krishna conscious person is to make Krishna happy. In this verse, Krishna is guiding us through Arjun that what should be our desire while doing any work. Srila Prabhupada is our Guru, and a Guru is meant to teach his disciples by his own example. Srila Prabhupada always guides us to do all the work for the pleasure of Krishna. Prabhupada says, earn lots and lots of money for Krishna and then spend all of it in Krishna conscious activities. Prabhupada demonstrated it by going to Western countries at the age of 70 with only rupees 40, and in only 10 years he raised an institution with the name of ISKCON worth rupees 40 crores. No other businessman has ever been able to achieve such a success. Srila Prabhupada built 108 gorgeous Radha Krishna temples all over the world and gave Diksha to more than 10,000 people living in the Western countries. Not only this, he circled the globe for 14 times in 10 years. Now, to establish such an organization, Srila Prabhupada worked day and night, tirelessly, translating Bhagwat Gita, Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita. His unmatched hard work may be compared with any other businessman who works very hard day and night to set up his business. But the basic difference is of the desire. The businessman works harder and harder to earn lots and lots of money so that he may raise his living standards and enjoy a luxurious life. And on the other hand, Srila Prabhupada worked unimaginably hard only to carry out the wishes of his Guru Maharaj. The words of Guru Maharaj is the word of Krishna. So to fulfill the desire of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Srila Prabhupada took Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita and Harinam Sankirtan across the world. Now I am very sure that all of us have clearly understood the point which Krishna is explaining to Arjun, that a learned person who is completely unattached to the fruits of his actions must work like an ignorant person who is very much attached to his work and the fruits of his work. So basically, the work done by a learned person or an ignorant person outwardly appears to be the same, because both are putting in heart and soul in their work, but the difference is only in the desire. One desires to make Krishna happy, whereas the other desires to make himself happy by more and more sense enjoyment. Now let's take one more example. Like in the vegetable or fruit market, a Krishna conscious person and a non-Krishna conscious person both go. A Krishna conscious person is a devotee and a non-Krishna conscious person is a non-devotee. They both see fresh vegetables and fruits and buy them. A devotee, when sees the fruits and vegetables, thinks let me take the fruits and vegetables for Krishna. And a non-devotee wishes to relish them without offering it to Krishna. A devotee first offers it to Krishna and then honors the prasad, thinking Krishna has tasted it and has given me the remnants, while a non-devotee wishes to satisfy his taste buds. So we see that the act of buying is the same, but the difference is only of the desire. And this difference is in the thought which makes a person a Krishna conscious devotee and the other an ignorant person. A Krishna conscious person does all his work for Krishna's pleasure and spends everything for Krishna conscious activities like donating to the temples, organizing Harinam Sankirtan with the devotees, doing book distribution for Krishna's preaching work, and all such work done by a learned devotee is to show people how to act and how to engage the results of action for the purpose of Krishna consciousness. Now let's hear what Srila Prabhupada is saying about how to become Krishna conscious.
If you think of Krishna 24 hours, then you become fully Krishna conscious and your life is success. Don't allow anything. This requires little practice. Abhyasa yoga yuktena chidasa nanmagamina. I should not allow my mind to go to think of any other subject than Krishna. Now we have got so many books, so whenever you find time, you must find time. There is so much time. So read all these books or chant. But when you are hungry, take prasadam. When you are sleepy, take a snack. Not very much, just to refresh. And go on, either chanting the beads or reading the books or talking about Krishna. In this way, always remain in Krishna consciousness. Smartabhya sadatu Vishnu. Krishna consciousness means to remember Vishnu always, 24 hours. Samana, die for Krishna, write for Krishna, go outside for Krishna, Sankirtan party, sell book for Krishna, bring money for Krishna, spend for Krishna, Krishna, that's everything. Krishna. This is Krishna consciousness.
I'm absolutely sure that Prabhupada's darshan on the first day of the new year 2023 is extremely blessed for each one of us. And now let's all make a resolution to become Krishna conscious. And being Krishna conscious is the simplest thing, as Prabhupada says. Today we all have understood how we have to work so that we may please Krishna, which is the sole aim of this rare human life. And when Krishna is happy, then we all automatically become happy, as we are the eternal part of Krishna. Now at the end of the video, let's answer 2 questions to become confident that we have understood the shlok nicely. Question number 1. Whom does Krishna call a learned and an ignorant person? Question number 2. What is the similarity and dissimilarity between a Krishna conscious person and a person who is not Krishna conscious? Once again, I thank everyone and I wish a very happy new year to everyone. I thank all of you and I request everyone to support me and bless me so that I may continue to serve Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. May all of us be happy, healthy and Krishna conscious. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Anant Koti Vaishnavon ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.